Um, Hi guys, I just logged in and I seem to have glitched. Let's reload and see what just happened there. Ah, there we go. Now it's better. Now we're back. Alright, turn the flashlight off. Alright. I need 4 working fluid, a generator, non-conductive gel. Okay. Hello, anyone who just joined. I need to go drill more bladders. That's quite a strange thing to say.
Blunt force trauma to the head? Nothing interesting here.
Not enough space. Alright, that worked a little bit. Alright. I got my working fluid. Alright, let's see what I'm missing. I'll probably need some alkali. Howdy, squirrel. Ah, doodly-doo. 2 non-conductive gels and a generator. And here's a generator. What kind of brace? Foot brace, arm brace, neck brace, back brace? Wrist. Ah. That is not very bueno.
That should work. When installing it, don't touch the core shell. Great, it works. At least now you won't get fried inside of me and smear my lining with your combustion residue.
Ugh. Now that is most definitely bad news.
No, there is definitely something wrong here. I tried to track the flight path of your relative's body using the information of the coffins we opened earlier. He disappeared right after you lost him. Moreover, the other coffins didn't receive either any signal about the destruction of the coffin or its coordinates.
See, that sucks. I haven't had to do much wrist braces, but I have broke both my wrists. Thankfully not at the same time, but still. Well, no and yes. So you missed the beginning here, Squirrel. Alright, this is the
The
blown
automatic
parts.
maintenance team compartments were located on the outer plating of the liner. No wonder they survived.
The liner he's talking about is a funeral liner. You're actually taking your grandpa to his final resting place, and then something happened, and the liner exploded, and now, just like a bunch of the other coffins, his coffin was blown out into space somewhere. Don't know where. Space coffins.
Watch the turrets. It looks like it's one of the Space Military Police modules. Their shuttles were equipped with the best defense systems. If we can't find a working shuttle, we could at least try to remove some of their armor plating and patch up the holes on Normandy.
So far this game has been proven to be at least mildly amusing, but, mostly weird.
Level 1 calibration. However, I'd like to note that your shooting skill is absolutely unimportant here. These weapons have a simplified artificial intelligence with a self-learning system, and they simply adapt to the shooter.
Yeah, I think the best part so far has to be the immortal chicken, though. Yes. Well, maybe you need some chicken soup. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing to this thing? Hamburger's not good for sickling. Hamburger probably tastes good. Ah. Yes, that's understandable.
Apparently, we won't find any survivors here either. Hey, a door! How unexpected.
Yeah, that's understandable,
This
though.
container seems familiar. Isn't it the capsule containing one of those ugly cow chicken hybrids that you irresponsibly launched to the surface of the planet? I hope it was empty already because there's no sign of the mutant itself.
Oh boy. Oh, don't tell me this is a Xeno. Oh nah, man. I need a better gun. Hello, everyone who's in the chat. I need a better gun. Because, those cow chicken hybrids, they're, yeah, they're not bueno. They're ugly, and they look kind of like xenomorphs, so... But now I have 3 guns. 3 guns is much better than 1 gun.
These tracks don't bode well.
Guys, I'm getting real alien vibes from this.
I can't imagine how hard the blow was. It seems to be the only way to get to the military shuttles. I suggest we turn back and try to find a safer place to loot.
I need to do the anti-gravity. This bodes very unwell. Just like work telling me I have to work Saturday. But this should be the last Saturday I have to work for a long while. Guardian module, inductor, compensator. Gravity things do I have? 1, 2. I only have 2? I'll have to find some more. I'll come back to that one. I wish I could go faster though. good fish or bad fish? Fried fish? Filet fish? A fillet of fish from McDonald's? Good fish. Got some catfish? Catfish is good fish. Hello, people.
Sure. There's a very weak signal coming from here. I can't make it out exactly, but it seems like a call for all survivors to gather at this point. Apparently, the survivors really did gather here and were destroyed by the coffins. Despite the interference, I can say for certain the audio message is recorded with a strong accent that resembles the one your female friend has. Wait a second. This is the liner's bound on the airlock for its crew. If there's at least one shuttle left here, we can try to get them rendered closest to the diagnostic station mentioned. That is, if we determine what this system looks like.
You can't have McDonald's? Why not? McDonald's is good stuff. Sometimes.
Level 2 calibration complete. Hitting targets becomes more effective. Probably. I must say, there's quite a lot of security here.
Ah. I see.
What's that? A mutant? Ah, nope. It's just a dead fool. The movement for the rights of synthetic cows hasn't yet gained enough strength, but everything will change soon, I'm sure. Oh, so many corpses.
Yes. Many. Cows are flat.
For a closed, secure module, there are an awful lot of dead people in civilian spacesuits around.
Down with remakes. Protect your eyes from the eyelashes tyranny. Are there any more good looking signs out here? Because some of those are pretty funny. Ah, there's one. We demand compliance with the laws of physics.
It seems that shortly before the crash, they decided to hold a protest here, although it's unclear what the liner's crew had to do with cows. In any case, the employees have sealed the module hermetically, and we can't get in there easily now.
Alright, what's in here?
Stop. There's something wrong here. While the activists were waving their signs outside, inside there was a fight between the liner's crew and the coffins. However, almost all of them were killed by some third party.
Oh, yay. Let's see what's going on then. Oh, those are just legs. That's the owner. Okay. Oh dear.
They even destroyed the repair robots, and brutally removed some important parts from them too.
Alright, what's going on in here? Alright.
We can't open these doors without special equipment. Maybe it's for the best.
Hey, bud. Welcome. Oh dear. I'd like to welcome everyone who's decided to come watch. I have to go build a special thing. That's just what it was called, special thing. I also have 3 laser weapons ready to go full time. Oh, what's this?
Did someone bring a child to such an event? That's irresponsible. It's very difficult to hit a child with a rubber bullet, so the party has to spend extra resources to suppress such riots.
Okay. This is my special thing. This. That. What the hell? What the hell? This is a paper clip on a stick. Paper clip on a stick.
Peace violation! We're in the right module. Judging by the signals, the surviving shuttle of the liner's crew is right ahead, but the voice in the distance is troubling me. What the? This is clearly not an ordinary police robot. The repair robots have done something wrong to it.
Okay.
Peace violation! Leave the unlawful assembly!
Wait it's aggressive, too. I recommend that you shamefully flee. The discharger is about to fire.
Act of aggression! Act of aggression! Anti-terrorist mode activated. You've thrown a paper cup at a public officer. You are under arrest. Proceeding with execution.
Oh, This is not how it usually works in boss battles.
Reloading. Stay where you are. Stay where you are.
Oh, shoot.
Reloading. Don't leave your cover.
This seems to be its weak spot, like any irons or toasters, for example.
Stay where you are. Stay where you are.
Oof.
Reloading. Don't leave your cover. No power. Backup power activated.
These look like backup batteries. We need to break them to disable the police robot.
Leave the unlawful assembly. Reloading. Don't leave your cover. Disobedience is punishable by annihilation. Reloading. Don't leave your cover. Stay where you are.
I don't even know if I'm hitting it from over here. I wish I could try the chicken.
Arrest! Arrest! Press is destroyed. Starting maximum performance.
But how can it be? I've watched hundreds of movies and video games. It always worked.
Attention! Overload! I'm a machine! I'm strong! Overload!
Oh, it looks like it broke down. That went exactly according to my plan. This really is the shuttle of the liner's crew. I hope we find the friend or foe system, and that it'll take a long time for us to hack it. My processors are vibrating from the thought. It's blocked from the inside. We'll break into the liner's system first and see if there's any information there.
Death Note.
He sure did help. What a genius. So, is this a joke? Check the box to your left. According to the crew's correspondence, the friend or foe system is just certain license plates on the shuttles. But if the plate is unreadable, the system freezes and doesn't attack the shuttle. So this is the multi-billion-dollar protection system of the liner? The diagnostic station knew about this vulnerability, and it couldn't just tell us to cover our license plate with a piece of paper? I suggest we go back and burn all its circuits. I would be furious now if it weren't for one thing. It turns out this shuttle is fully functional. I just need some time to break into its control system. While I'm busy, you just don't touch anything. Better yet, try assembling a jigsaw puzzle, for example. Right, great. Now just sit here. Hacking the system will require my maximum performance, so I'll have to turn off for a few seconds. Just don't touch or press anything. All right, I'm back. I want to inform you that... What the? Let's get out of here! I left you for only 3 seconds! You were just assembling a jigsaw puzzle. There was nothing dangerous there. But we were so... Never mind. I'd like to comment on this in some way, but I don't even know what to say. We'd better get back to Normandy. I hope that a closed license plate will really help us bypass the security systems.
3 seconds, and just time to put together a jigsaw puzzle. And then everything was on fire.
No, I can't help but ask. How? How did you do it? Did you play around with a lighter? Did you pull the wiring? Did you learn how to shoot laser beams out of your eyes? I don't understand how this is possible at all.
Don't worry, friend. I don't know either.
I also don't understand why someone would create a security system that can be easily bypassed by dirty license plates, unless the genius who infected the police robot with HAIV was the chief engineer of the liner. Actually, it would explain a lot.
So, a piece of paper over the license plate. Certainly a question on how we did it.
By the way, there's no physical license plate on Normandy, although there is a digital one, which is usually requested at any security check. I think I can replace a couple of characters with asterisks, and let's hope the friend or foe system doesn't care what kind of plate we have on the shuttle.
I need 2 more filters. Do I have any in here? Guess not. Alright. Now, trust me, I wondered how exactly I fucked that up. I'm like, oh, well, it shouldn't be that, you know? Not like everything's gonna light on fire.
Coffins here, too. They are everywhere.
That happens. There we go. I was like, where am I going?
There's no data on the passengers who lived in such modules, but ordinary people could definitely not afford it. I'm sure there's something interesting under this dome. There might even be a whole spaceship. We can dock here.
Alright. Yes, nasty. Nasty indeed. We shall ignore it. I don't need to buy followers.
Without a doubt, it's a luxury habitation module. I've no desire to open the coffins, but now I'm sure they work on the energy produced by the decomposing bodies in them. It's disgusting and brilliant at the same time. He was shot everywhere. By the way, that's Banana Frank. He's presumably one of the leaders of the Green Universe.
Banana Frank, huh? Benefits of being a vegetarian for rabbits.
I've no doubt about the benefits of vegetarianism, especially for herbivores. If only it could help against blasters.
I shall get my followers the natural way, by people interested enough to take a look.
What a big corpse. I won't be able to scan his face since it's no longer there, but I can assume from his shape that it's the head of the Green Universe Department on Kepler-62, Fat Jim. I wonder why it doesn't get banned. It's probably not because Milko's owner is the party leader's relative.
Grass.
I'm sure Jim got fat on grass and humility because that is what he promoted as far as I know. Eating condensed milk is not a bad way to get fat, but a bad way to die after that. The ingredients of this product have long raised questions among doctors.
You are. You're the first, like, official follower I had there, Squirrel. I was saying none of my friends or family are aren't real followers. But no, so am I, Squirrel. It's nice to just sit
Someone was
and have
dragged
fun.
out into the corridor.
And I hope everyone else will soon realize that, you know, I'm just a chill guy.
Both corpses belong to the leaders of the Green Universe. I have the impression that all the important people of this organization were flying in this module. A very useful thing in space.
I just need one more filter.
They both died in the fight, though I haven't fully figured out which part of the coffin should be shot through to disable it. I doubt
I get
anyone
that.
survived here. He was dragged out of the cabin to unlock the door. A retinal scan is an extremely unpleasant method of data protection, especially for the owner of the retina.
Wow.
I don't know why they took off his mask. It obviously didn't interfere with scanning his eye. A Green Universe logo. It's rather peculiar, I must say.
Oh. That's not creepy. So you're saying this was a synthetic cow rebellion?
It's locked from the inside and welded shut from the outside. This type of door is unfamiliar to me. It's probably some military project. Seems like this robot tried to make itself wired, but it only burned out. By the way, the coffins clearly don't have external charging ports.
It's, interesting.
It looks like all the doors are locked, and I don't know how to open them. This door is also unfamiliar to me, but it's clearly from a different series.
guess I go through the door without hinges. That's the last filter I need.
Despite his foolish death, this man clearly knew about the weak point in the door's design and tried to open it. I can modify the angle grinder's blueprint a little so that we could continue the dead man's work of destruction and get under the dome.
Ah.
It looks like he's from the Green Universe, and apparently he hasn't heard about the dangers of a circular saw blade on an angle grinder.
Back to the ship. I really do wish that this did have that fast travel feature. Sure, these things didn't stack in your inventory like normal items, I guess. I was running, Janae. There's a lot of just there's a lot of just pointless running. I need a second light bulb for that. I need 2 titanium. Let's see if I have a light bulb in here. Light bulb. Any titanium? Some titanium, alright. Let's upgrade the ship. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere, guys. We are getting there. Hold on. Let me do something before I keep continuing here. I'm asleep with the immortal chicken. I tell you what, guys. There's a lot of running. So I'm sorry if this bores you, a lot of running and a little bit of silence from me while I'm just kind of looking around, but you do you, it's fine. I don't mind lurkers. You do you, I'll do me, we'll have fun. We're all just gonna have a good time.
You've assembled a real... What is that? You read my instructions, didn't you? The door is loose. Just kick it out. I was expecting a slightly different result, but this will do as well. A real forest in the middle of space. It's not very rational, but impressive.
I just dodged this thing. I touched the tree.
Let's get back to business, shall we?
I'm touching all the trees.
Judging by the signals, the robot has been damaged. Only this new part of the program remains. Ugly creatures.
You could have used your gun, guy.
The orders to the activists didn't have this information. It's unlikely that they would have agreed to be disposed of, and the binary code in the note raises the question, who was this note intended for? I'm serious. Stop touching the trees. We have things to do.
No! I touched the trees. They're my trees.
The deceased were members of the Green Universe. They were all shot before the crash.
I'll touch all the trees. Someone looks like they're having a picnic over there.
Why did they kill it?
That looks... Oh, that's one of the hamsters. Touch.
I think the joke isn't funny anymore. Let's go.
No! Touch all the trees.
A Green Universe activist. It seems that the most gifted members of the organization were selected for this task, who weren't even able to put on a mask properly. These are just trees. What do you want from them?
Guys, I think my suit does not like me touching the trees, but I will touch all the trees. They are my trees. I shall touch them.
Oh, I get it. Do you want to touch all the tree trunks to get an achievement? Let me simplify the task for you and give it to you right away.
It knows me so well.
We
Oh,
need
shoot,
to
hit me
somehow
now.
bypass the protection without breaking it. Careful! Active anti-asteroid protection. We could use it, by the way. These wires lead to the shuttle, and judging by the markings, they are designed to power light weapons.
You fool.
You've already received an achievement. Stop it.
Guys, I think my suit is angry. But I will do it. I'm almost done.
You are not Mr. Geppetto. You won't make Pinocchio. Your love for birches has increased your... It has increased nothing. Stop it, I say. They didn't even spare the cows. Ah, well, I won't say another word.
I believe that's all the trees.
There's no connection between the maintenance team and the Green Universe. His murder was meaningless.
Alright, I've had my fun. That was fun. My suit got pissed at me.
I wanted to ask you for a long time about your warm relationship with the chicken, but I won't say anything. By the way, the anti-asteroid protection is deactivated. The shuttle's registration number is hidden. Given that the leaders of the Green Universe were in the habitation modules, there was someone even worse here.
I like the wood
It can't
paneling,
be.
though.
This is the personal shuttle of Frederick Momoni, leader of the Green Universe. And it looks like these are his personal body parts. The communications node was hacked, if I may say so.
Voice synthesizer, huh?
It looks like someone was simply using the Green Universe activists, and none of the orders came from Mr. Momoni at all. It could be that Frederick is ill, but it's more likely that someone had killed him long before the liner took off.
Interesting.
And here is the anti-asteroid. Splendid! Now we only need to find a few rare parts.
Grabber, huh? Boop. Yeah. Piss all over your toilet.
So, the main leader of the Green Universe is long dead, the other leaders are killed, and the crash was initiated by some unknown people who control the coffins. Sounds like a B action movie script.
Yeah, just a little bit.
They tried to open the doors from the inside, but they got badly injured and lost too much blood. I want to believe that Breathage is not involved in all this, but I must inform you that when you assigned the contract for the funeral, you agreed to everything in the terms of service. To absolutely everything.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Despite the obvious signs of some large-scale conspiracy, I still have the feeling that the catastrophe was accidental. I can't figure out what the hypothetical terrorists might have gained from the complete destruction of the liner. Most likely, the activists of the Green Universe were following orders to capture the liner and then simply screwed up, which is confirmed by some of our findings.
Yeah, they did kind of screw up a little. Temporary free, and then back to gravity. Anti-asteroid system, a magnet, and microplasm. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to get that microplasm from. Go to the nearest repair station, though. Coffin Bot Station, huh?
It looks like some pastures for synthetic cows. Someone surely didn't know a better way to invest their money.
Where's the pasture for guns do be blazing. Not that I can hit anything with them. Undertaker, huh?
Level 3 calibration complete. I wonder how many levels there are. The documentation says it's up to 10,000. If Normandy blows up, even my genius mind won't save us. I can't believe it. It's a teleporter. If we fly through it at a certain speed, we can get to our station that we left behind.
There's 17 health left in this damn thing. Jeepus. That was tough. I should have taken down that Coffinbot station first.
Done. We can go.
Alright, so synthetic cow pasture. Perhaps I can find something in there. Where am I? Oh, there we go. I lost which way I was facing. She could be firing at me. Where'd they go? I guess they gave up. Where do I need to go? Keep getting turned around. Oh boy. This thing flies so much slower than Space Car. I miss Space Car. so slow. It feels slow. It might go faster than a space car, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel like it. What is it I was needing? The anti-grav. Oh. It'd just be too simple if there was an anti-grav thing in here, huh? Nope. It was that easy. There's one right there. That's the last one I needed. I think. Sometimes it's just the little things, you know? Sometimes it's just the little things. Then again, I think I found one in another place, so I still would have needed one technically, but still, it was right there. Right there. Is where something scary happens? No? Get my gun out.
These are the tracks of the survivors. It's a shame they are bloody.
I said, I'm pretty sure this is some kind of alien reference. Hey, come on. Come on
I've
now.
detected some signs of an unknown infection on this body. According to Intergalactic Regulation Number 6, you must take some samples. There is a chance that the death was due to a huge hole in his stomach, and there are no traces of infection besides common acne on his face. Still, it's better to be safe and send the sample to Earth. Otherwise, it might turn out like in 2020 with COVID-19, but only we will be the ones to blame.
Did they just... They just did. They really did that. They really did that. Oh.
There was a real massacre here not so long ago. What is this thing? Throw it away.
You guys having no latency problems?
Judging by the tangled footprints leading from the cabin, the mutant attacked these unfortunate fellows and got drunk on their blood, which had a lot of something alcohol containing in it. I wonder if the inventor would have evaded criticism if he had made it in the shape of a female hand. After the invention of artificial intelligence, there was no sense in having mathematical competitions anymore. I would beat any champion, even if I just had one CPU core.
I kind of swapped around the latencies and trying to
By
make
the
sure
way,
that worked.
there's a chance that these are the only survivors besides us and your interlocutor with a strange accent. To be more precise, they were the only survivors until you launched a capsule with a mutant at them. What the? Run! It's definitely the mutant from the capsule. I hope it won't be able to get in there and come after us, but we'd better get out of here. By the way, we found the shuttles. All the shuttles are damaged. However, we only needed their armor plates in the first place. I don't understand mutant language, but it definitely wants to kill us. It's close.
Right?
This shuttle has armor plates. You should hurry up. We need to get out of here. The shuttle is under repair. We need to examine it. These sounds aren't good. Looks like it's the control panel for the jack.
I feel very time constrained and not very time constrained at the same time.
Here it is, an armor plate that we can use to close the hole in the core. They haven't fully welded it. You need to tear off the brackets and lower the jack.
Aha!
Great! It remains only to lower the jack. I didn't think that the weight of the plate was more than 900 kilos. Maybe we should take a closer look at it. Judging by the remains of the mutant, the plate is really heavy. It doesn't look like we can carry it. This is a mechanic from some other game. You don't have any strength at all. It's time to go back. I hope it was the only one here. I don't know what this monster would have done to us if it had caught up with us, but did you see its terrible animations? I've never seen anything like it. It's definitely the most creepy creature in the universe.
I had this saw out like it's gonna do anything.
It looks like a technical corridor. We can use it to go back so we won't have to crawl through the ventilation system. Some more traces of slime. The mutant clearly used the technical corridors. By the way, I wonder how many mutants survived the flight to the planet. Ah, here's the way out. Probably. And yes, I was right. We got back to Normandy. Great. I recommend that we get out of here as soon as possible. We can't install any armor plates. We can't steal any shuttles. So we have nothing else to do here. By the way, while we were running from the monster, someone patched up our holes, put armor plates on the hull. Probably it's the local repair team who worked on it when they noticed the identification marks on Captain Shepard's ship. So it turns out that we could have stayed in the shuttle all this time.
Yay. Get me some blasters.
I don't think we should ever visit this place again. This ship is making weird noises, guys. Done. We can go.
Dink. Dorito.
Okay, probably. We need to go a little slower. The wormhole didn't have enough time to form. Something's wrong. Try flying backwards. Perhaps the teleporter doesn't have enough time to collect enough ionic mass due to the conical shape of the shuttle. It didn't work. There's a possibility that the teleporter is damaged and it doesn't have enough power. Perhaps if you fly and shoot at the same time, the plasma charges will collide with the positron grid of the portal, disperse it, and open the gateway. And no. You know, theoretically, the portal might not work because portals don't exist at all. Do you believe in any pseudoscientific nonsense? How on earth would there be a portal here? It's just some part of an engine. And our station has probably been destroyed by drifting debris long ago.
Rude. there so many coffin robots here? Hey, can't fly through there, so that's something. Unfortunately, I'm going back here. I need some microplasm. I'm wondering, did I see some of that when I was in here earlier? Don't say anything. I just came to see if I can get in that ship, and I can't. Don't do anything, you damn nerve. Stop it. I did not want to be here, Sam I am. I don't see anything else of, like, interest out here. But I have to putter all the way to the other side, guys. Just puttering along. Put, 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 put. Gosh, why does this feel like it's moving so damn slow? take so long? Thank you, friend. What is this? I'm not close enough to hit it. Probably not close enough to aggro either. What is up here? This should be a repair station.
Having one such repair robot would come in handy. It's a shame that it's impossible to intercept the control of the maintenance team. Done. We can go.
There's a lot of things right here. Pew pew, huh?
Normandy is about to fall apart.
Alright, so, those big ones don't want to die. And they do a lot of damage. A lot. Lots of achievements getting unlocked right now.
Normandy is ready for more damage.
There's only one reason I came all the way back here. So I could use this grabber on the thing out there. Zoom, zoom, motherfucker! Alright. Back to my ship. Running. I was running, Janae. One inductor. One anti-asteroid protection.
It looks like Normandy is fully prepared for another acceleration. That is, if the friend or foe system works and we are not destroyed on our approach to the accelerating station, of course. And there's the accelerating station. It doesn't seem to be active, though. We've received a friend or foe identification request from the security systems. I hope the unreadable number will really help.
Alright, now we actually test whether or not we'll get blown up.
It works! The security system keeps sending us the request, but it's not taking any action. Great! Why are there so many coffins here? I can't tell what part of the ship this is, but there's something going on here. All my sensors are registering an incredible electrical activity.
found the best way to do that is just to fly at them.
The station is inactive but intact. Probably it has no power. I suggest we find a place to dock and look around. What an old communications spaceship. It's the same age as the debris of the station with breath edge cores. The service airlock. It's intact. This is the liner's debris for sure, but I can't identify it. Another closed door. How original. I think they could have come up with something more interesting than that. I wish I hadn't said anything. What the? I take my words back. I wish it was another closed door. Enough with this originality.
3 doors, huh?
The accelerating station is connected directly with those wires. Or with these ones. But it definitely is connected, which means you can restore the power supply. Apparently, the coffins were pulling the wires, but someone killed them all.
A thermos.
I assume only a robot could have killed another robot with a thermos.
Some real John Wick kind of shit right there.
What an impressive size of this hull. I assume that we're in the classified modules of the liner that belong to its central core. Only the chosen ones, like your grandfather, could admire them. Be careful. There's some activity ahead. It looks like some of the coffins are still functioning. If I had a binary torture module, we could interrogate them. Probably. What strange equipment? I can't say for certain what it is, but it looks like some old data processing or basic artificial intelligence. It's likely the coffins unplugged the accelerating station, plugged this thing in instead, and tried to... I have no idea what they were trying. We just need to plug in the accelerating. It looks like there's a powerful, deadly, and unstable power source behind this airlock, and we need to get in there, of course. Someone broke open the control panel. I don't want to panic, but we can't open these gates unless I find a loophole in their locking system. Hidden burglar-proof hinges. Mechanical action isn't possible. Judging by the encoding, there's a high-pressure hydraulic drive system built in here. We won't be able to move the doors apart. The gates are recessed into the floor and have Bastion armored floor coverings. All the electronics are protected by double encoding and a hidden duplication system. The estimated average hacking time is 2 million years. At least 6 layers of a 6th class durability alloy. My sensors can't get any deeper than that. And here's its weak spot. Well, compared to the rest of the solid mass of the door, if we try very hard, we can leave quite a decent dent here in a couple of years. Probably. I think now I understand how these gates work. We need to check the central locking valve. Yes, I figured out how to open it. For starters, we need 3 live hamsters, 2 electrical tapes, a bottle, a grenade, about 20 kilograms of metal, a wireframe, 2 motors but not too powerful, paint, or rather part of a paint spray can, and some small iron balls, only 200 or 300 of them. But, what about logic? This game is worthless. No, seriously. Why is there a door on a secret and protected object that you could just... Ooh. Forget about the door. I can't believe it. This is an additional small core of the liner unnamed. It's still working. Unbelievable.
Now, a lot of these guys look fried, so... Ooh, free blaster. No, fried. I
Caution,
tried.
there's a coffin on the control platform. It seems that this coffin destroyed all the others. I think that it's... No! It can't be. But the signal was lost. How is this even possible? Still, there's no doubt. It's definitely him. It's your grandpa. The coffin with your relative died in a battle with other coffins. I don't understand anything anymore. I know it's not easy, but we need to check him out.
My dear man, if you're reading this now, it means that I didn't succeed. But you noticed my note on the fridge, or on the mirror, or in the corridor, or on the dresser, or on your forehead. Sorry, I tried to leave them everywhere possible. You must stop the flight of the liner, ASAP. I've been working as an engineer at the Scientific Research Institute of Space Development for nearly 58 years. And in the last several years, we have been fulfilling orders for the Breathedge Funerary Agency. I haven't told you much about my work. I'm so sorry. But it's not that important right now. I started to notice that the Breathedge Agency was making odd requests, and I conducted my own investigation. Now I'm sure they're not who they say they are. Breathedge is perhaps the biggest and most dangerous fraud in human history. Please, take this recording and our chicken to Boris Gromov. You do remember my old friend at the investigation department, don't you? Today I'll try to get closer to them. I need hard evidence. I love you, Grandpa. And don't forget to feed the chicken. She is the key.
Breathedge? No, I don't understand. So all of this could have been avoided if you had at least washed your face? I don't know what to say. But it doesn't matter now. The main thing is that your grandpa knew something about the coffins, the disaster, and the company that created me. I'll try to decipher the tape and wait in case you want to bury your relative. Put him over there on the emergency eject platform. I should have recommended that the funeral protocol be followed and that you take the deceased to the shuttle, but with such damage to the coffin, your relative's body would soon simply spill out all over the deck. He didn't deserve this.
Okay.
Now we need to open the airlock and pay our last respects to this great man. He's been caught up in the planet's gravity. How beautiful. Wait a second. What is a neutron bomb?
Oh.
Oh, seems like reading notes isn't your thing. To be honest, I've no idea what fine you might get for destroying a potentially habitable planet, but I'll be melted down into a toaster. I'll definitely be melted down. What a shame. Or maybe... Can we just forget everything? Activating partial defragmentation of the data. Beep, beep, beep. Defragmentation complete. What happened to this planet? It was like this when we got here, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay then. I don't have a defragmentation function. It's time for us to get out of here and hope we die before the justice system gets to us. It's her again. Given the circumstances, I'm even more certain that this is another hoax and we shouldn't be distracted by her. Besides, she knows that we blew up the planet. Now we need to focus on activating the accelerating station and getting to the central core to activate the warp acceleration. I suppose that the blue wire leads to the accelerating station because it's written on it. And what in the world is this thing? Perhaps your grandpa put it here. Or maybe not. I have no clue what this thing might be.
Neither do I.
Whatever you did it right. Now you only need to do the same thing to a couple of more places on the wire, and then the small core will be able to power the accelerating station. So, I couldn't decipher the compromising evidence, but I copied its contents so you wouldn't lose them. Now I think it's time for us to sum up everything that happened. Your grandpa was investigating a global conspiracy in Breathedge, but he died, leaving behind a programmed killer robot with compromising evidence. How shall I put it? You weren't able to find your grandpa's warnings on the note stuck to your own forehead. You took his dead body directly on board the liner unnamed, which he clearly didn't want to get on. A few hours later, the liner was attacked by the Green Universe, who was tricked by someone and used for that someone's own purposes. The Green Universe, apparently, goofed up, so the liner crashed into an old station and exploded. Then hundreds of coffins got activated, turning into aggressive robots that killed the survivors. Your grandpa also got activated and wanted to pass the compromising evidence on to someone he knew, but died a second time. Now we have this compromising evidence, and the killer robots clearly know about it. Don't you think we're at risk?
That sounds about right, guys, right? Did more robots come on, or I just missed one? I guess I just missed one.
Poke the handy scrapper here. Great, there's one more left.
Anyway, guys, once I finish this up, I'm gonna go ahead and save and get off here, guys.
You need a handy scrapper here. Wonderful. You powered the accelerating station somehow, but I don't feel like explaining how. It's time for us to get back to Normandy before more coffins arrive. The accelerating station is active, so get close to it while I prepare for acceleration.
All right. I hope everyone had a good time with this. I certainly did. It was quite interesting, really. But yeah. I will see you all Tuesday? Tuesday. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and you know, just have fun, guys. Be safe, and yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday.